Hey everyone out there, how's it going, guys?
Hey, sorry, I was distracted by reading this awesome issue of Steel, Dark Knights of Steel. Holy crap! So, all three of us, look, I think it's the first time.
That is the first time.
All three of us will be in a video together. Like, if you came in to recognize him with his, he's slowly growing back his manhood there, his manness. Babyface Drew is no longer with us, but some of you were very confused.
Yes, yeah, there's a lot.
I can hear you screaming at your computers. What's happening?
Who's the intern?
Yeah.
So, guys, so we got our exclusive in for Dark Knights of Steel. This is Carla Cohen, beautiful shared exclusive with myself and 616. And of course, I couldn't help but crack it open and read it. And I probably said, "Oh shit," like 3 times out loud. And then I went back and I reread it because I wanted to make sure what I read, I actually read what I think happened in it. So then I was like, he happened to come over to the shop. I was like, "Hey, you got to read this real quick. I'm not going to tell you what I think. Just let me know what you think." And when he got done, he was like, "Wow." And I was like, "Yes, thank you." He felt the same way. And I was like, "Tell Drew he's got to read it." And then he's like, "Drew says he's going to save it for third for last." So I was like, "Screw that. Tell me he's got to read it right now." So we were so excited about this. Now, we're not going to spoil it for you.
Yes.
But we wanted to. This is going to be very, very, very tough to beat for a number 1 for next week. This is the main cover. Dark Knights of Steel. Tom Taylor. Oh man, you and Yasmin Putri. Wow, you guys. There's like 3 to 4 WTF moments.
Yes.
In this.
Yeah. The second page.
Yes.
It's like, whoa, what?
Yeah. Literally the second page.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're fleeing Krypton, and then they land on Earth, and there's the first.
What?
Yeah. What's happening? So, and then you're introduced to. There's a version of God, I don't want to spoil too much, but I will say this: there's a version of Constantine. He's having some premonitions of something that could happen. And then
I got comments for later about this.
Yeah, and I went back and I kind of skimmed through that. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I was like, "Oh, this will be revealed in issue 6 or something." I went back and studied them, like I was studying for a history test. I was after I read it, I was like, I need to understand this. Like, I have to know what's being the thread that's being weaved here. So I went back and read it, and it's like, wow. After that, you get. We skip forward about 10 years or so, I think it was.
Yep.
You skip forward. Yeah, we have copies here. So.
About 15 years, I think.
You skip forward a long time.
19
years.
Okay,
Holy crap. Yeah.
Yep.
Almost 20 years. And we're introduced to versions of Clark and Bruce. They're doing stuff and going on adventure. They have an adventure. Establishes the relationship with them really well. And they're different, very different because of what happened in the beginning. It's an entirely different world. It's not just DC characters with swords and shields. It's not at all. It's nothing like you would expect.
It's deep.
It's really deep. Yeah. And this is in issue 1 of 12. Then there's another big WTF moment where you're like, what's happening? They encounter another version of a DC character that really lets one of them have it, and then it doesn't happen the way it should happen. So then Batman Bruce has another kind of epiphany moment of like, something's weird going on here. He goes and talks to the king. I'm not gonna tell you who the king is, but he goes and talks to the king, and another big WTF reveal where you're like, what? And then right after that big reveal, another WTF moment where you're like, did this just happen? Like, oh my God.
Like Red Wedding, like, what the hell is going on?
It's like all the best issues of Game of Thrones in one issue.
Yes, it is.
It was amazing. So it's going to be, obviously the next issue, I already expect it to be a little slow down because there's so much happens in this issue. You can't top this. But Tom Taylor just punches us in the face with a sledgehammer with this issue, and does not disappoint. So that's my synopsis of it. What do you guys want to add to this thing?
I'll let you. I got a lot to say. Why don't you?
Okay,
go?
you got a lot.
Oh.
I was surprised because this could easily be seen as a gimmick.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's
absolutely.
what a lot of it is done
Yes.
now. You see DC Marvel gimmick. Let's do
Yeah.
that. It's like absolutely not.
Yeah.
It wasn't just throwing it into medieval times for medieval times' sake.
Which
Yeah.
they have done that in the past in
Yes.
Elseworlds in the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah.
But which kind of
Yeah.
sucked.
Well, and that's a good point, because when I first saw it, I was kind of like, they're
I know.
trying to make it like a metal again.
Yes.
Like they're trying to make metal 2.0.
Yep.
Because metal was such a huge success, both series of it. Not at all. Total nothing to do with metal. Only thing is the similarity is swords and armor. Like that's it, really.
Yeah, there is so much depth in Bruce already that it's like, and that's just one character. It's like I
Yeah.
still want to know about everybody else.
So like arguably, I think this version of Bruce is more interesting
Yes.
than Batman.
Yes.
Oh yes.
There's so many more. I mean, Batman, we get, okay, his parents died. I am the night, vengeance, right?
Yep.
I vow vengeance on all criminals. Got it. This is that plus another huge layer, plus another layer. You're like, this is probably the coolest version of Batman outside of Red Rain, I think, that I've read.
I wouldn't even say he's Batman. I would say he's Bruce Wayne, because I would say he's Bruce Wayne with armor.
Yeah. I hope he's got to address the origin story of this version. Like, how did he choose the bat? He didn't. I'm sure he didn't fall down a cave and have
That's the miniseries after this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. There's so much to be explained.
There's 19-year gap.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened in that 19 years?
Yeah.
I want to know.
I hope the sales for this take off. Everyone go buy one of these.
Yes.
It made me extra happy that we did an exclusive for it, because yeah,
Home run.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. What else? I keep interrupting you. I just get excited.
No, and that was so great. Like I remember there hasn't been this much excitement than when we read when Metal came out and the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah.
We all stopped what we were doing and read it immediately.
Yeah.
This was that moment.
Yeah.
Like another one. I was like, oh my God, everyone needs to stop what they're doing and read this immediately.
When Dark Knights of Steel 2 comes out, I will be doing that exact same thing. Luna's here.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't.
It's like when Doomsday Clock would come out. It's like doing
Yep.
the same thing.
Yep,
Very
same thing.
Stop
yeah.
what you're
Drop
doing and
it,
reading.
read it, see what's up. Yeah.
And I'm so glad that DC has a book like that, and that
Again,
mainstream comics
finally.
has one. It's like, thank you.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Don't ruin it, please. Like,
And and really, I'm glad they didn't make it a big like summer event and there's 15 Marvel would have done that. They would have done.
yes.
They would have 15 crossovers, and I hope they do some crossovers. We haven't even seen Wonder Woman yet.
Nope.
We haven't even seen most of the other main characters. Where's the Flash?
Little teases of a few, but
they're arguably they're kind of B-listers. Like, where's Flash?
Yeah. But the B-list, it makes sense in that environment.
It does.
Yeah.
They're the street level guys that would be the Robin Hoods of that era.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever could that be?
Little
I
hint
don't
there.
know.
Who
No
could use
idea.
arrows and do stuff?
Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. It's Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Hawkeye.
But yeah, strong recommend for this. Don't like anybody spoil it. Read it
Yeah.
and then reread it.
Read it. The YouTubers are going to go nuts with this, like we are.
Yeah.
But we're gonna beat them to the punch.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, don't read it for your guys. I can't encourage you enough. Read it for yourself. Like, I'm not going to get on a pedestal here, but reading something online or listening to someone talk about it is one thing. Buying the book for yourself, that $4 you spend on a book, $5 goes a long way towards supporting your LCS, towards the creators, to the publishers, to the distributors. It goes a long way. And plus, how kick-ass would it be to have we're collectors, right? Have all 12 of these and
Oh yeah.
yeah. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
All right,
So,
Drew.
I was gonna say, say what you will about Tom Taylor and how he writes the in continuity stories. His out of continuity stories, they're some of the best.
Oh yeah,
some of the best on the planet.
Mhm.
Arguably, this, in my opinion, after reading this first issue, this is off to a stronger start than Deceased.
Yeah,
and the follow-ups.
I would agree.
And it's right up there with Injustice. It's right up there because both had a huge impact in the first issue.
Yeah.
Injustice #1 did.
Yeah.
And this is huge. I think agree. If it stays this strong, this could be, saying it here now, could probably be some of the best stuff he's ever written.
Yeah.
If not the best story he's ever written.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, and the art is perfect.
Yes.
Like, we're glazing over the art. Like, the art is just perfect for this series.
Yeah, we're talking about Yasmin. I don't think he's done really that many interiors before. I think just in covers.
He captures the feel of the era and of the characters. The scene when the one character, I can't say anything, really gives it to the other character, like full force of the power, point blank. I was like,
I felt it.
I felt it like vibrating off the page. Another hint there, right? Vibrating off the page. I was like, oh man, wow. I was like, ow, like that hurt.
In the comic now.
Yeah. It like hurt to look at that. And then when after the big the big shot, you guys don't talk about the big shock after the big reveal. When that thing happens, it was another like I felt it like ow.
That's okay.
Like, oh. So the art is it's perfect. It's a perfect compliment to the writing.
Yes.
And I can't rave enough about this. And you guys know, like we don't call bull crap or bullshit. Like if it's bad, we would tell you it's bad. We would be like, here's another pice of crap. Like
this is the House of Slaughter, you know. It's like, there we go.
It wasn't a piece of crap. It was very disappointing. I have hope for it yet.
But yeah, obviously this is the first time all three of us came together and said we need to do a video on this book. That's a reason for that.
There's a reason for it. So I know we're telling you stuff about it without telling you what happens in it because we don't want to spoil it for you. We want you to read it and experience it. There's 3 big WTF oh shit moments in there, and arguably maybe even 4 where just when you think you're like this doesn't make any sense, you're like, oh wow, it's great.
The whole comic, I did not know what to expect next. I did not know. It had me guessing the whole way.
This brought me back to like when I was a kid and I would like run to my comic shop to buy Wolverine.
Yep.
Right. Like, did you read Wolverine? Like, it was revealed that something new, whatever. And, you know, like there was a big thing, whatever was happening back then. And you want to talk to your friends about it. I couldn't wait for almost as soon as you walked through the door. I was just like, come here. Like,
read this.
Come here. Look how beautiful this cover is. It's printed great. And you got to read it.
So I was like, the cover's nice. Like, no, actually read it. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, and sorry to cut you off again, but like, I'm curious to see what the toys are going to look like for these. They're really amazing.
Please be toys.
Yes.
Please be toys. All the toys.
Yes.
All the sideshows. Everything.
All the toys. Yeah. I will, like a little kid, be lined up to get them.
That'd be a nice sideshow.
Absolutely. That one right there. Absolutely.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
So good. So, guys, read it, pick it up, buy it. We do have the exclusive still available. I'm not pushing the exclusive on you. Just like I always say, buy what you like, collect what you want. It's a bit. Harley does show up in here.
Best iteration of Harley ever.
Yes.
How we almost forgot that.
Yes, I forgot. Yes.
I applaud the fact that it's like we said. You weren't here. We talked about it. I was like, Kyle even said, he's like, it's the perfect amount of Harley.
Yes. And the best iteration of her. That's how
it was
should
great.
Be used.
She's should be an annoying pest. Trying to make jokes, and you know, I love when they were like, one of them was just basically like, shut up. Like, you need to just shut up. And I was like, how many times have I wanted to tell the annoying version of Harley to just shut up? Even reading her own comic, I'm like, God, I wish she would just shut up. But this is a perfect version. She's a jester. Yeah, like she's like how she should be.
100%.
And I wouldn't be surprised if there's another subplot where she has some deeper, you know, machinations in there going on.
Probably.
I sure hope so, because we haven't seen where's Joker yet. We've seen no villains.
Is there a Joker?
Yeah, we've seen no villain. Well, on the other, I have exclusive with the Joker on it. Haven't shown anybody yet. It'll be revealed next week. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I think
Tyler Kirkham.
Yes.
Okay. Tyler Kirkham
exclusive.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
My spidey sense told me this something could be special with this, and I haven't sold the cover at all yet. It's going to be pretty awesome. So, anyway, guys, this is great. The Harley's was great. We almost forgot about her.
Yeah,
the Harley was great in there, just enough. And we haven't seen any villains. Like, I want to know, like, what does Lex Luthor look like in this world?
Is there a Lex?
There's got to be somehow something's happened somewhere along the way for these people to, you know, what's this version of Joker look like? What's the Lex look like? What does Aquaman look like?
Is there an Aquaman?
What does I assume there is, because Tom Taylor, he's somewhere along the way. I have a couple fears because we've been burned like this in the past, where some other, you know, all of a sudden becomes, I hate to say cash grab because that word's so overused in comics. Every comic published is a cash grab to make money, but I hope they don't just say this is so popular. Let's just grab some B-list artists to do an Aquaman spin-off. And it's like, please don't do that. Like, this is super cool. Let's not.
When you catch lightning in a bottle, like,
let's not F it up.
Quit trying to do it.
Yeah, keep it contained. I'm sure it's already written. This is written, done, plotted. We'd be surprised if they already have 6-7 issues already in the can. So I'm sure he knows how it ends. I just hope they don't, please consult Tom Taylor before you have any other storylines. Like, let him have his universe, DC. Like, be smart about this. Just home run all
absolutely. Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to add at all, or
I can't. We have issue 2 downstairs, right? Yeah.
No,
damn it.
It's not even out yet. So here you go, guys. Dark Knights of Steelers, the main cover. This is one that's going to, of course, hold the most value because cover A's always do. And if you do want to go for this set, there's the variant. That's the regular variant. This is cover B of the set, the spot color, and cover C is the Virgin zoom in. Oh, sorry, that's A. B is the Virgin zoom in. So we got a lot of glare going on here because, shiny bags and stuff. But there you go. Carla Cohen nailed this cover. And be on the lookout for the Tyler Kirkham exclusive. It is Joker riding a Joker horse. If you download the app, I still have a preview picture up there of it where you can scroll down on the app for Comics Elite. Just search Play Store, search Apple Store for Comics Elite. It'll come right up. Install it, turn on push notifications, and you'll get all the cool stuff. So
awesome.
Guys, you know what to do. Buy what you like, collect what you want, unless it's this, because you will like it and you need to buy
it. Absolutely.
Get it all.
So let's wrap this thing up, Drew. Thanks a lot, guys, and hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.